Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. Today we are going to visit Warangal. Warangal has lot of beautiful temples. One of it is 1000 pillar, and near Warangal we find is Ramappa temple. Both temples are glorious and they are included in UNESCO sites. But a dynasty, when goes for such a fantastic thing or such a fabulous temple work, has to be stable, and this stability to any dynasty is given by a fort. So a fort has to be equally strong. The king has to have equally strong army, so that only you can protect it from the invaders. So here we go in a details of Warangal fort at Warangal. At first is acknowledgement and disclaimers. All the material, photographic and videographic used in this series is by my own. I have taken it by my own camera by going personally visiting the site. Some of the descriptions, illustrations are from net, but we have pulled it from the public domain and they are royalty free. That was confirmed by us. Still, we acknowledge with thanks the one who is original creator. The Warangal fort is located in Warangal district, Telangana, and it was a capital city of Kakatiya dynasty and the Musunuri Nayakas. The fort appears to have established since at least 12th century when it was the capital of Kakatiyas. The fort initially had 4 ornated gates known as the Kakatiya Kala Toranam. This Kala Toranam we have seen in one of the different videos because they are kept in some other place. It is in the Warangal, it's near the fort, but it is at different site, and we had made a different video as far as these Kala Toranas are concerned. And also Orangulu fort that originally formed the entrance to the new ruined great Shiva temple. We have made a video also on this Shiva temple. You must visit our website and links are given below. Initially Warangal was under the rules of Rashtrakuta dynasty up to the 8th century, and then Western Chalukya Empire up to the 10th century, and by the 12th century they became so strong that they had their own dynasty under the control of King GANAPATI. So he was the main king who developed the dynasty. Although precise dating of the construction and subsequent enhancement is uncertain, historians and archaeologists generally agree that the entire brick wall structure was replaced with a stone by Ganapati in around 1200 to 1262 and was completed by his daughter RUDRAMMA Devi, who ruled until 1289, and further strengthened by his patronage grandson Prataparudra II, whose regime came to be or considered as the golden era of the Kakatiyas. 20 years later, the king also conquered by the Delhi Sultanate. So this kingdom was ruined, and Delhi Sultanate conquered it. In 1309, Malik Kafur, the general of the Alauddin Khilji, attacked the fort with a large force of around 1 lakh men and surrounded it. Prataparudra II and his people secured themselves within the fort, and they thought possibly they will be safe, but since the battle lost because of the longevity, more than 6 months were spent by the Gafur's army surrounding the fort, and there was no food inside for the soldiers, so ultimately they ruined, they surrendered. They lost the battle and also lost the Kohinoor diamond along with various precious treasures which the Kafur took to the Delhi Sultanate. Warangal fort is laid out in 3 concentric circular walls with defensive fortifications. The first structure built during the regime of Rudramma Devi was in the form of earthen bricks, and they were around 1.5 miles in diameter. So fairly thick walled. The moat of about 150 feet, that is 46 meter width, was dug around the wall, forming the outer limit of the fort during the regime of Kakatiya rulers for increasing their safety margin. Further wall built to protect the fort after the earthen wall and the moat was fortified inner wall, and that was around 1.2 kilometers in diameter. It was the center part of the Kakatiya capital called as the fort. So they had a fort. Inside there was a protection by 2 layered walls, and also there was a small they dug around so that they can get protected. That was around 150 feet, and it was dug around the wall to protect, and that is a moat. Moat is the small ditch they dug, and usually it contained water and crocodiles. The stones were not any regular shaped stones. So first the fort was earthen bricks were used. Subsequently it was fortified with a moat, and subsequently again it was protected by irregularly shaped big granite stones interlinked, or they were packed in their notches. During the regime of Rudramma Devi, the height of the wall was increased from 29 feet, which was earlier structure was less than that, so she increased it up to the 29 feet. The earlier fort was built by her father, Ganapati Deva. The wall was then fortified with 45 large rectangular bastions, which measure 40 to 60 feet. On the side, they extended beyond the face of the wall up to the water of the moat. That moat was created later, that was having water, so it was crossed beyond that. There was also 18 stone shaped laid over the gradual slope built on the inner slope of the earthen wall as an access to the rampart. These steps or these rampart permit the soldiers quick and easy accessibility at the time of war from any location or to go from one place to another. Thus, this rampart had a major role in safety. The King Prataparudra II had used these steps to guard his fort till 1318. So let's see, these are the symbols at the entrance of the fort. On the either side you will find 2. These are the symbol which indicate Kakatiya dynasty. That was the right side, this was the left side. On 2 sides these are there at the entrances. Now let's get going to the inside portion, inner portion of the fort. We have seen it in 2 portions. One is this and another was near the open air stone garden. So these 2 we have seen separately, but here they are added together. So this is one, regularly traffic is going on. You can see the protection, 3 wall, 3 layered protection. Motif is not there now. So this is all extra protection. You can see at present it is used as a traffic, but still it speaks of its glory. Look at the beauty, look at the safeties, look at the thickness which cannot be destroyed, or even nothing can be done with the help of cannons. They lost it only because the Kafur's army was there for more than 6 months, depleting their inner sources of food, and they have to surrender ultimately. Now this is detailed portion we are showing you. We are going entrance from the entrance inside, and getting into the further details. Now this is another portion of it. From this side we come out and the road goes all around the fort. You can take the round around it. We visited it at the time of sunset. Really a strong fort. Those who studied, they know it. Now similar good fort you will see in the Badami, that was by the Chalukyas of Vatapi. You can see similar fort in Kurnool, that is the Kondareddy Fort, Kurnool. These are all strong forts which had all different type of protective strategies they are used. This is some different portion of the same fort. From here you can, this is the same way where the road goes. It's really a strong fort. This is another portion of it which is ruined now. It is not in good shape, but still we walked there to get the details of it and to show you how the fort and how much large it was. This is other portion of it which is not very well maintained. You can see the concrete road which takes a circle around it. So with that, we are coming to end of this lecture. Force and your military has got major role in peacekeeping, and Kakatiyas could achieve it till they lost to the Kafur. So that was the end of Kakatiya dynasty, but till then it had their glorious days. They had their Kohinoor, which was given to the Delhi Sultanate. They had marvelous temples they constructed, like 1000-pillar temple, as well as the Ramappa temple, which has got lot of magnificent features. We have got many videos made on the Ramappa temple. If you liked it, give us a like. If you want to see more videos like that, then subscribe to us. We never say goodbye. We say see you. We'll meet again in next video shortly. This is Dr. Anil Joshi logging off. Till we meet next time. Good luck and take care.